Yeah, that was complicated. I'm working on a new machine, and I don't have the ability to copy and paste between devices and stuff, and so it took me a while to figure out how to get here. I'm sure the blues and the vodka didn't help in that situation.
The heavy blue, the light blue, and the extremely clear vodka that you got going on.
Yeah, what's all the ice is melted because it's hot as balls. I'm in a garage that doesn't have insulation.
Ooh, is it hot up there? Up in
And it's
north?
still cooler than the house we're staying in. Yeah, it actually got pretty blistering up here over the weekend. I mean, it's like in the 90s, but I don't know what it is. It's like, you talk about there's the humid heat we have in like the southeast, and then you have like the dry heat you have out west. New York, I think just because everyone up here is such a fucking pussy about the heat, it makes you feel like you can't handle it either. And I don't know what it is, like because like my father-in-law, I went and did barbecue in Memphis, and my father-in-law, who always kind of just like jokes about me not being the most masculine man because I'm not, quick with a hammer and crap. But I'm out there in Memphis in May, setting up our tent, setting up our stuff, whatever. I'm drenched in sweat, but I'm still doing everything. And he's just laying there in a tailgate chair with a cold towel over his head, like he couldn't move. And I'm like, come on, you fucking pussy, get the fuck up.
Right?
We got shit to do. Yeah, I've got to turn on the fucking smoker, make it hotter out here, you asshole.
You gotta get inside the smoker, get nice and toasty.
I would not advise that. So
probably not.
Yeah. No one said anything. I was expecting this. So I'm sitting under an American flag.
I thought that was just a shelf.
Yeah, but like it has a red underline. I was like, maybe I noticed an understate way more than anybody else does, because I was like, look at that, looks like a red underline right above my head.
It's right behind me, right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it.
So when you had your camera up earlier, just for everyone that's listening, it only looked like it was a shelf, like a red shelf. I'm like, interesting. But now that I can see the second band with the white, I'd probably ask you if that is indeed an American flag. That's pretty cool. Though. I like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does not have the appropriate number of stripes. It's only 9. It's not 13.
So it's just
a faux flag.
It's
Martha B. Washington was it Martha B. Washington? That was her name. She would not be approving of this whole thing.
Probably not.
And also, there's only what is that? 8. There's only 8 stars. So this would have existed before the colonies ever unified.
Maybe it's the flag that they want. They want this.
Exactly.
We're gonna go backwards. Just 8.
Well, after you take the Louisiana Purchase, you put those all in one state,
Just put it all together as one big ball. That'd be awesome.
Stretches from Louisiana all the way up to Canada. No.
So on Panther Talk, I noticed there was a official athletic merch thread, which I found interesting because I'm actually finding it harder and harder to find good quality Georgia State merchandise. Like year after year, it's just not getting easier.
Well, like the thing is with it, I feel like there's 2 things that happen with Georgia State merchandise, like the official stuff, is it's either garbage and I don't want to buy it, or it's pretty cool,
$80.
But it's so fucking like I'm in like my mid 40s now. I want to wear a polo. I want to wear a dry fit polo. I want to wear a little bit something better than a t-shirt, though I'm wearing a t-shirt right now. But I want to wear something nice, but like I don't want to spend $90, $80-$90 on a polo that it doesn't even have the exact logo that I want on it. It has like the Panther head and the word mark,
or just the words,
or if it does have just the Panther head, it's tiny or something. It's just. We need to reduce the barriers of entry to our merchandise. It should be so easy. We should be like bargain bottom dollar. You can get a t-shirt at Walmart for $10, $12, something like that. Hell, Old Navy does it every July 4th. They sell their annual July 4th shirt for $5, and like families go out there and dad's like, why the fuck am I wearing this shit? But mom's got all 3 kids wearing the same matching shirt and everything.
I mean, I got my Peachtree Road Race shirt from Academy Sports. It was $4.99. I was like, hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. Like
There you go.
$5.
I can't find my Peachy Rotary shirt. I'm pretty sure I brought it home with me, but I can't find it.
Did you change or something at the park into the one they gave you?
No, I just came home incredibly drunk, and I may have lost it on the MARTA train.
Ooh,
the MARTA train.
That's right.
Kim said. Kim says I have it.
You do.
Kim says I do, but when I looked for it because I was supposed to run a race up here on Sunday, and I ended up not doing it. But I was going to bring the Peachtree Road Race shirt and wear it up here, and
hell yeah, you get some kudos. I'm sure you'd find someone that actually flew all the way down from New York just to run that race.
So there was one year that I was at the after party where they were announcing the winners, and the winner, the women's winner, had won Peachtree Road Race just like the few days prior, because they always do this. So obviously Peachtree is always on July 4th. This race is always the weekend following July 4th.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of women's winners, I still can't believe that lady went off the course and followed the motor.
Oh, that's so horrible. Oh man,
I felt so bad for her. I was like, "Wait, you won this last year. How do you not know?"
There's literally one turn that. Well, I was gonna say the history of the road race, but there was one year like when Piedmont Park was like underwater or whatever, they had to like move it to some other spot, which sucked because there was a couple of turns at the end. But anyhow, there was one turn. You make a left on 10th Street.
And she did that just fine.
And, it was off of 10th that she turned?
Yeah, so she was like literally right where all the gates funnel into the finish line. And the motorcycle pulled off to the last street before you can't turn anymore. And she followed them. I'm like, at first I was like, oh, it's on the cop, the track club. Why did they let him do this? But I'm like, then they said she had won the year before. I was like, no, that's on you. Like,
yeah, it's on you. That sucks.
Come on. And especially she could see the finish line. It was right in front of her.
Yeah, I guess she's on. Maybe she was drinking as much as I was during the race.
She's doing Jello shots on the way down.
Yeah, the boozy gummy bears. That's actually what got me. That was the first thing I had, was a boozy gummy bear, and that the booze like just kind of squirted down the throat at the wrong moment. I got the coughs really hard, and I was like, I'm gonna puke before I even had like a beer.
You're like running to find a beer immediately. I need it now. I need to get rid of the gummy bear burn.
So Cooper, my oldest, wants to run the race with me. I'm like, well, we need to start out with doing some 1 milers and stuff before you start doing 6 miles. But I'm like, here comes the end of the fun Peachtree Road Race where I can't just get like annihilated drunk. When she's like, 4, 5, 6, 7 years older, when she's actually can run 6 miles, I'm like, oh man. But then again, I'll be in my 50s at that point, so maybe I shouldn't be doing it.
Don't they have like a Peachtree Kids 1K or 1 mile the day before or something like that? I don't know. I think
she wants to do it with Dad because I'm so awesome.
Mm-hmm. You just need some a couple other people to run it with you that can, watch your kid while we run down the road drinking.
Yeah, I was about to say I could just like put her on my shoulders and go, but I think that's even more dangerous.
No, don't do that.
She could be my big, huge Uncle Sam top hat instead of me wearing one.
Exactly.
That sounds like a bad idea. No, I like the idea. We gotta work out our prediction thing.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. It'll be something we can look back on maybe midway through the season, how we're doing.
We do every week, honestly. We do every week. We know who's winning every week. So
yeah. Did you put any more thought into the first tailgate? Do you want to do the wing?
Tailgate. First tailgate. I don't. The first tailgate is so difficult. Being a Thursday, being a weekday, I think it's a really hard one to do anything for. Even like doing wings, like even if you want to make them or if you want to like bring from a restaurant or whatever. So for us, we're taking the day off and we'll get down there early and we'll do whatever the hell we want to do.
Right.
But like for everybody else, like doing an event that week just seems like it's difficult. It just doesn't make any sense. The buy-in, I don't think will be there to do that. I think
You'll get the
that
5:30 crew, right?
yeah, like maybe we can do some I don't know. We can do something food wise, something easy. Make your own sandwich.
Maybe someone can bring some blue Jello shots.
Yeah.
Start the season off right. Get everyone prepped and ready.
Put a little grenadine at the bottom of the Jello shot and pour it on top, and do a little tiny. It seems like seems like so much effort. I'm obsessed with the red underline. I'm obsessed with it.
Would you like a red shirt, or is that too much because it's just the accent?
So I thought about that with the red shirts, but this plays in perfectly to being where I'm at in New York, and Georgia State's colors are already the same thing as the Giants. And if we did a red jersey top, that's like one of their alternate jerseys. I'm like, I just can't get behind us having Giants looking jerseys. So
yeah. I actually thought about it today. I was like, would it be cool for Georgia State to have like a red jersey or sell more all red merchandise? I'm like, no. Keep it blue, keep it white. I'm fine with the black, right?
Yeah, I could see an alternate if they did an red jersey, red pant, and blue helmet, and maybe even like blue like shoulders on the sides or something like that.
Yeah,
as an alternate one-time thing. But let's face it, we've got better way to spend our money than that. But I think that'd be kind of cool for a one day. I don't know what game we would do that against, like who the opponent would be, but that'd be kind of cool.
Do it against Louisiana.
Yeah. Well, their red's ugly.
All
their red's
red,
so ugly.
Our red and their red. The clash of red. It would be amazing.
See, the red, like Lafayette's red it's the red that when your stool comes out that way, you're like, oh, I gotta go see a doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Stool red.
I'm dying. Yeah. I gotta go to the doc. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Lafayette fan. You should have gone to the doctor a long time ago.
Yeah.
So. American League takes the lead in the All-Star game. They've won like the past 9 years. The American League has.
Have they? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
They said like a bunch of the Braves just said, "Nah, we're good. We don't need to play in that."
Well, Acuna's there. Is there anybody else there? Acuna's there. Yeah.
I think he opted out of the home run derby. I think 2 players opted out of the home run derby. They said, "No, we don't need to be there."
Right. Yeah. All right. I would love to see Acuna get in the home run derby. Awesome. Like even Matt Olson. Matt Olson missed out on it, and he had more home runs than other guys. They were out there. I didn't watch it, so I can't talk about it. So, but I'm gonna finish this vodka now.
Right on. It's a slow summer, a little bit.
It is, but we'll be back in Atlanta next week. Hopefully, easier access to do that. Oh, and basketball schedule may be out next week. I looked it up. I looked at basketball schedule release, and it came out on July 12th last year. So it could come out tomorrow. Could come out at the end of this week. Hopefully, it comes out beforehand, and we can just surprise bomb Ryan with nothing but basketball schedule talk.
So we should be quiet. Well, we'd have to keep the whole group me thread quiet.
No, that's not happening.
No, that's crazy. That's awesome. I mean, no one's even talking about it yet, so I'm excited to find out who's on the schedule. Is this like the full on schedule, like everything?
Maybe I think so.
Great.
Maybe it was just maybe it was just conference schedule. I don't know, because conference schedule I think does come out early. And now that you say that, I think conference schedule does come out before the full schedule comes out, but we'll see.
All right.
I think we're about it, man.
Yeah. It's a slow night.
It is a slow night. I got to get back in there into the vacation house with everybody else. So
stop sweating.
Yeah, actually, it's nicer in here than it is out in there. So
that seems
odd. Well, it's a garage, so it doesn't have windows. So I think it's no way for the light to shine in to actually warm up the place. Whereas the house has all kinds of it's a lake house, so the entire back half of the house is all windows, so it's all light and everything. But yeah,
Anyway,
neither here nor there. Thanks everybody for listening. We'll talk to you next week, hopefully a little bit better. Thanks for listening. Say goodbye, Tim.
Goodbye.